Yo, what's going on? Zedrun's games here. We're playing some Ocarina of Time. Very good game. Classic. I beat the first Zelda game I ever beat was Ocarina of Time 3DS. And I tried beating this one, because we're playing the GameCube version today, and I tried beating the GameCube version a long time ago. And I only got to the very end, and then I gave up. So hopefully, whatever of it I play today, I end up actually coming back to this and beating it. Probably not. But we'll see. We've got the chat going absolutely crazy. I'm joking, there's no one here yet. But, yeah. Just going to be playing some Zelda, having a good time. There was another stream I did about 2 or 3 days ago, but I made the mistake of not saving it to VODs. So, the only reason you got to know that is because I've started a tradition from that first stream that every Zelda game I play, I'm calling myself Zud with a full stop. Just because it seemed funny at the time, and it was. So that's as far as the Zedrun's lore goes this far. So, you know, if you're joining now, then you'll understand a lot in future. Right, let's switch this to game capture. So this was the first 3D Zelda game Nintendo ever produced, and it's probably one of their best, funnily enough. They have got other games that I think are better, but when it comes to the legacy, this is probably the most important Zelda game behind the original. I get this is an N64 game, but it always makes me smile when I look at Link sleeping, but his eyes. He might sleep with his eyes open. We don't know. Nintendo haven't made that official yet. I doubt they ever will. Zelda series really wouldn't be complete without Talking Tree. Yeah, started the stream a bit late today. I meant to start a bit earlier, like 1 PM, but ended up getting sidetracked. Basically, the tree's just saying that it's time for our character to start their destiny and go beyond some guiding their hair. That's basically it. This is luckily this opening section is a lot shorter than other games, but it still takes a while. I promise the game will start in like 30 seconds. I swear. We got a little bit of lag, but it's not too bad, so I don't think I need to mess with anything in the settings. I think I'll just leave it as it is. You know, we're getting a lag spike here and there, but I think once the game is properly running, we'll be fine. So hopefully that will be. I think I've got. No, it's right. I'll check the film video. I think the sound's alright. I don't think it's too loud. I don't think it's too quiet. I might turn it up a bit because on stream it's showing. A little bit under half, so let's go for 6 decibels. Is that yeah, I'd say that's about a bit better. You'll probably hear me a bit better now. Yep. Hello Zod, wake up. That's how this goes. Good old Zod. He's up and about. I always really liked the art style of Ocarina of Time. I always liked how it looked. Even now, you know, you've got games like Tears of the Kingdom which look absolutely beautiful. But I think Ocarina still looks okay. Right, here we are, running around the bedroom. It's something cool about the rooms in this game is because the N64 didn't have a lot of processing power. The interiors to all the houses in the game are not actually 3D, so they've got 3D like collision. So you walk into tables when you walk into tables, but the actual room is just a 2D image put over the collision to give the illusion that the room is 3D. Which was a pretty smart move. We're supposed to talk to Saria. I usually don't, but just in case anyone watching this has never played the game. Sure. Yeah, basically, the whole point of this is Link, or Zud, lives in the forest with these Kokiri people, and they all have fairies, but because he's not really like them, you'll find out in the game, but he never got a fairy, ever. I've just realised the L and R triggers aren't working. I'll sort it out, just give me a sec. I will be right back. There you go, see it's working now. There, yeah, it didn't take long. Just had to sort that out. Right, let me just close down the menus. Okay, right, we're back. Sorry about that. So now we can see target. The combat system for Ocarina of Time is also something they did very well. Different to any other Zelda up until that point. And to be honest, it's probably the smartest way they could have gone about a three-dimensional RPG. Sorry if my voice is cracking a lot. It's been a problem for a few months. I don't know why, my voice just keeps cracking left and right. It's giving me no end of grief from my friends. I've had many a laugh pointed at me. It's been atrocious. Atrocious! That's my first quote, atrocious. Oh, the original item get theme. Okay, so this is the sword you have for like the first half of the game, the Kokiri sword. Because it's such a small sword, I just call it a knife. I do the same thing in the Wind Waker. Just any sword that any child has, I just call it a knife. Because I don't know, it's funny. The stream would be what I'm calling the forgotten stream that I did like 2 or 3 days ago was on the Wind Waker instead of Ocarina of Time. I did want to do Ocarina of Time, but I didn't have the stuff set up to play it. But now I figured I'd do Ocarina of Time today, because it seems like a good starting point for a first official stream. There's another stream on here. It was just me testing out if Ocarina of Time would run, and it didn't, but I fixed the problems I had with it, and now it runs at a smooth frame rate, so that's good. But yeah, if you're wondering why there's like a 2.5 minute stream on my channel that has no audio, I failed that job so tremendously. But that has 0 audio, and it's just the intro to Ocarina of Time playing really laggily. That's just a test stream that I had to do. I shouldn't have saved it to VODs, but I had the setting turned on and I forgot to turn it off. I failed that jump again. I had this problem in Wind Waker. There's a bit in Wind Waker where you're at... I need to focus on the screen. There's this bit in Wind Waker, and that's not a voice crack, that happens in the boat when you start the game, where there's like this parkour course, and on that screen that I didn't save, it took me like 20 minutes of just doing the same obstacle course just to get through it. It was horrible. It was actually horrid. I think if I did that game again today, we'd have to have gone through that, so it's a very good thing I chose Ocarina of Time, because there's not as much hardcore parkour. What I'm doing right now is basically it's not every game, but Ocarina of Time. Basically, getting the weapons you need to get to the first dungeon is getting the sword is what you just want to do. You go past the boulder, you get the Kiri sword. I probably should have mentioned that before I went and got it, but I'm just going to quit that quickly actually. Okay, another problem. The pause button isn't sorted either, so I've got to do that as well. Just a second. Let me I think I'm going to check all my button mapping just to make sure it's all right. First of all, they're backwards. So just sort that out. And sort that out. Okay, sorry, almost done, almost ready. Just need to... Yep, that's working. That's working, and that is working. Okay, right. Sorry. I promise you that is the last time I'm going to check this. Going to check the controller. It should be working now, completely fine. Okay, right. We're back. We're actually playing the game now. I promise. So yeah, I was going to equip the sword. I've paused it at just the wrong time. The second I unpause, I'm falling off that ledge. Okay. Link is... That photo of Link was taken on a Nokia N-Gage. Oh, that's not even 240p, that's 3p. Okay, right, Link's got a knife now, and we're gonna save while we're there. I always do that with Ocarina of Time, that'll probably get really annoying. With the GameCube version, I always save right when I go to leave the menu, just because it's sufficient. Why did I come back up here? I already got the rupee. Okay, I guess we're talking to this now. Sure, why not? Okay. Yeah, so this area basically teaches you how to play the game. Everything you need to know, it teaches you in this first section. But yeah, as I was saying, the shield is locked basically behind a paywall with like 30 rupees. So I just have to run around. There's a grinding method I do, where if I go in here, there's like a route I take back and forth throughout Kokiri Forest just to get all the rupees I need. So you come in here and you break these pots. This probably isn't the most efficient way. I've tried speedrunning this game and it's not gone well. I've done like the first 30 seconds of the speedrun that took me like an hour and a half to learn. And then I gave up. So, yeah, and then I jump over this bit, which sometimes gives you that 5 rupees. And then you jump over this bit, which gives you another 5 rupees. And now we've got enough to get the shield. Okay, never mind. I was going to show you the full route. I basically go into Mido's house, which is the house just over the way from here. It's got it's just that house there, and in it there's like a bunch of chests that have rupees in them. So I go in there, grab them, and then I walk out and I do the same route backwards. Right, so this is what we want. Okay, we can now finally do the first dungeon. That's all the setup for the first dungeon done. We could get other bits here, but I never tend to. What I do actually end up doing when I walk into the first dungeon is, just before I do is I grab some Deku sticks, which are these massive sticks in the game, and the reason I do is for the boss, because Deku sticks in Ocarina of Time, they do the same amount of damage as the sword you get later in the game. No spoilers. So I grab them because it does more damage than the sword we have at the minute, so I can end up just destroying the boss in like 15 seconds. I've played the intro to this game so many times, just realised I forgot to equip a shield, so we're talking to this guy for no reason. We've got to go through this massive, really annoying text box that I didn't have to go in. My lord. How slow is the text? I've got how slow the text was in this game. Ah yes, back to Link with the Nokia N-Gage photo. Okay, so now we've got a shield. I'm saving again. I know I just saved, but it's just a habit I got into. You're going to see that save screen more than you're probably going to see the rest of the game. Talk to Mido. The text boxes. I swear it's faster on N64 than it is on GameCube. Okay, right. This kid. There is something I could have done. I might just show it off quick because it takes an embarrassingly long time to learn, and I learned it. If I don't get it right within the first few tries, then I won't. This isn't a glitch playthrough. I'm just going to play the game as you're supposed to play the game, with a few tips and tricks that I picked up from playing the game on 3DS and playing the game through a few times on GameCube without beating it. But there's a trick you can do here with this guy, and this guy basically blocks you from leaving the forest because you need to beat the first dungeon first. But if you go over here, and then you attack here, it's hard to remember, and then I sort of... It is really hard to know how to do this without looking up the story. So, you need to position yourself in a really specific way. I think you destroy the sand so you can go here. And then... Yeah, oh, no, I remember now. Okay, right. I'm going to try this a few times, but I'm not going to spend ages doing it. So there's this thing you can do, where if you stand in just the right spot, and you take this out, basically what you need to do is you need to look in just the right area. And I will probably get it wrong, because I don't remember what the area looks like. And then... And if you do that right, you see how Link like jerks back a bit into the guy. I'm not actually going to abuse this. I'm going to walk out of the forest. Probably, when you leave the forest, you get an Ocarina that you're not supposed to have in the first dungeon. So I will break the game a bit. I'll get the Ocarina early. But apart from that, the game will run as intended. Okay, I'll try it one more time. But you see what I mean. Eventually you'll jerk back so far that you end up inside the guy, and then you just walk through him. Okay, one more try. I know I said I was only trying a few times, but we'll give it one more go for good luck. Okay, yeah, I'm not doing it. I don't want to waste your guys' time. So, turns out I am just playing this vanilla. So, make your way to the Great Deku Tree. I'm going to jump over these. So the thing about these platforms, and the reason why I was doing the route the way I was, is because every time you reload the Kakiri Forest, it reloads the rupees you get for doing the parkour. So by walking inside those houses, I reload the area. This is what I was talking about grinding with Deku sticks. There are two different kinds of these enemies that are called Deku Barbers. And there's only two different types of them. One of them gives you these sticks, and the other one gives you Deku Nuts, which you can use to stun enemies. I would pick up some of them. I might while in the dungeon, so if I pick up any in the dungeon, but I'm only here for the sticks, because once I have a few it makes fighting the boss way easier. Like, it is worth the grinding it takes. Okay, I'm just taking a drink quick. Getting time to respawn. Okay. Just grabbing as many of these as I can. I should probably have really, the first bit of damage I take is to a Deku Barber. That is horrible. Oh, that is... Oh, I just realised the C buttons, they're mapped to the analog stick. Oh no, I can't have that. They need to be on the D-pad. It's more authentic. Okay, while this cutscene plays, I'm going to fix that quick. Hopefully I can fix it before having to move a text box. Probably not going to happen. Okay, he's already talking. Okay, I've got to speedrun this. Okay, okay, right, I can move the text while I fix this. Okay, cool. Okay, I know I said the last time was the last time I'd look at this menu, but I mean it. This is the last time I will look at this menu. If I have to look at it again, I'm gonna cry. Okay. Zud, the time has come for you to test thy courage. Yeah, so basically the Deku Tree is saying that he's been cursed by the guy with red hair that we saw at the start of the game. His name's Ganondorf, he's like the big bad of the whole game. And basically, the first dungeon takes place inside the tree. Because, you know, Nintendo makes such normal games. You know, are you telling me you don't wake up on a Sunday afternoon and just walk inside a massive sentient tree? Like, it's just average behaviour. I think 9 Deku Sticks would be enough to fight the boss of this dungeon. I'm trying not to say their name, because anyone who's not played Ocarina of Time, which I can't believe you haven't played it, but anyone who's not played Ocarina of Time, I don't want to spoil this game for them. I've already spoiled enough by saying Ganondorf's the main villain, because you don't know that yet. So, sorry. I suck at not spoiling things. I'm the Tom Holland of video game spoilers. Okay, so we got Deku Nuts. This is what I was talking about, little stun enemies. So I'll quickly showcase what it does here. If I just pause and grab that and save again. I know it's a habit I can't break. It's a serious issue. I have a saving addiction. If I do that, it stuns the enemy. And the whole point of the boss coming up is that you have to stun them, which is a good thing. So it's good to have those nuts on hand. Yeah, I mean, a lot of people say this is like the perfect Zelda intro dungeon. This dungeon's better than all the others. I really don't think it is. Like, it's an okay dungeon. Don't get... Oh, well, that doesn't help. Yeah, because this is the first 3D Zelda. Navi, which is your like companion throughout the game, who tells you what to do. She will constantly interrupt you in every dungeon, and she says, "Hey, listen," and I'm making a big deal of it because all content creators who play Zelda games, they make a big deal of it. But honestly, it's not that bad. I played through the game and I thought it was fine. So now we've got the dungeon. The scroll. And this will help us get through the dungeon. Help us know the layout. Okay. So, if I just go in here, I think I'm going to try my best to 100% this dungeon, because it doesn't take long. I mean, I can't do everything yet, because there are items you get later in the game that help you 100% the dungeons. That's the whole thing with Ocarina of Time, is you go and get stronger, and then you come back to do things later. So I probably won't 100% it, but I'll do as much as I can while I'm there. I could never 100% this game because the Korok seeds in Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom make me want to cry. So I can't even do the golden Skulltulas. I don't have the strength to do the golden Skulltulas. So this is another rule of the game, which is if you jump off a cliff, if you hold forward, you go into a wall, which in some circumstances can stop you from taking full damage, but it doesn't work if it's really high. And that is some more hardcore parkour. I need to stop saying that. I really do. Right, so this is the first dungeon item of the game. This is our slingshot. So if the sword we have was Link having a knife, this is Link having a gun, basically, is how that works. So, I was going to say something then, but I'm trying not to spoil it for people who haven't played the game before. I was about to drop a massive thing that if you're watching this and you haven't played the game, you'll be very annoyed. So I stopped myself though. I'm saving again. It's good that way, because if the game crashes or something, then I won't lose my progress. Okay. what this room, this is a great thing that Nintendo does, is they turn the rooms you get items in Zelda games into tutorials for that item. So here, what you want to do is you want to get your slingshot out, and I'm trying to use that. That's not how you do it. Yeah, so you just shoot it at the ladder. You can Z-target things that you want to. So Z-targeting is just pressing Z, and then it does that. And if there's something you can target towards, then you walk around it in a circle, which is so helpful. But yeah, if you're using your slingshot, then you can target things you can shoot with your slingshot to stop you from having to aim at it, which is another very helpful thing they do. To be honest, this game, it was made in like, what, 98 maybe? It still holds up today. It's still a really fun time. Like, there's nothing clunky about it. This is a bit of a problem. I forgot to kill the sculpture there. Okay. Right. I need to avoid it. I'm duking it. I'm duking it. I duked it. I duked it. I'm going. No, never mind. Okay, fine. I'll do it the intended way, which is to shoot it. Okay. Yeah, so there's collectibles. I mentioned it earlier, and if you haven't played the game, you probably don't know what it is. There are collectibles called golden sculpture tokens, which are those spiders, but they're gold, and you're supposed to collect all 120 of them to get like extra things in the game. I'm not going to do that, because, let me tell you, getting just the first 15 takes the soul out of your body. But it's not that bad, because you can get enough sculptures to get the first item and maybe 2 items by the time you finish the first half of the game. Oh, I tried to hit it. Jump attack there. So I wonder if you can guess what we're supposed to do in this dungeon. And even though I didn't grow up with this game, because this game came out before I was born, when I first played this game when I was like 14, I'd played a lot of 3D games, and yet I didn't realise, I spent like an hour and a half running around this dungeon, not realising you're supposed to jump in the web that's obviously transparent. And of course, the one time I try to do that on stream, I don't go through the web. Yeah, so what you're supposed to do is, you're supposed to climb to the top of this tree, and then jump down into it to rip it open, and then you get to like the bottom section, and when you get to the bottom section, that's the second half of the dungeon, which gets a little more difficult, not too difficult. If you've played the game as many times as I have, then it's the easiest thing you've ever played in your life. I say as I'm missing a heart and I'm running out of Deku Nuts. Yeah, I don't know why. I have this thing where I'm just not good at games when I'm playing them on stream. Harkening back to the Wind Waker boat incident. Seriously, you had to see it, you really did. It was so bad. It took like, it could have been half an hour. There you go, go through the webs. Just doing that one parkour section. If I ever go back to that game, I need to make that into a meme. Okay, so these are those gold sculptures I was talking about. And I am going to grab a few. Because if I can grab the first thing you get after grabbing, I think it's 15 of them, is a wallet upgrade. And that's probably going to be the first thing I go for, because that can be very helpful in the future. So yeah, that little pop-up shows up every single time you get a token, which can get annoying. But you get used to it after a while. And then here, you don't even need to use your slingshot. If you're good at the game, like I am not, then you can reach it. Just wanted to check something. Okay, we're playing on version 1.2. You can tell because a little bit of Nintendo history. I am a huge Nintendo history nerd, so you're going to hear a lot of Nintendo history out of me. But one of the more interesting ones is that when this game first came out, all the symbols on switches and blocks, that's the Gerudo symbol that's used in like all the games. But before that symbol existed, they used a moon with a star in it. and that was actually the Islamic symbol, but they didn't know that. And because back in the 90s and that, even though the shield for Link in the original Zelda is a crucifix, they claimed that they didn't want any religious imagery in their games, so they changed it on subsequent versions to a homemade symbol, which is the gorilla one. I'll be honest, I'm speaking, I'm yapping. I've already yapped. I'm just yapping about whatever I can think about with this game. So yeah, the next thing you're supposed to do is that, and there's actually more reasons why those Deku Sticks come into play, and this is about to show you. So, if you look over there, let me go into first person just to give you a better view. There you go. Those webs, they're covering that door, so you can't get into that door. But if you grab one of these, and then quickly hit a Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time any percent speed, and run all the way over to it, then you can set the webs on fire, and you go into the next room. There's something you can do whenever you need to set something on fire in this game. I try to. If you press B just before it does like the little cutscene of it lighting on fire, then you can pull your sword out, which stops the Deku Stick that you're holding from burning up. Because if Deku Stick's on fire for more than like 30 seconds, then it burns up and it disappears, which is why we had to be quick with lighting that web. So it's nice to be able to like break out the cutscene to stop you from losing that Deku Stick, because these are really valuable in the first half of the game. You find them everywhere, like they're really easy to find, but once you realise they do more damage than your sword, it makes like this half of the game so much quicker and easier. Right, so this section here also stumped me when I first played the game. What you're supposed to do is come over here and then swim down, hit that switch, and lowers the water level. It's on a timer. So you have to haul yourself all the way back over here, leg it up here, wait for the platform to get back, and somehow get underneath those spikes. I'm pretty sure if you crouch using R, you can get under the spikes pretty easy without having to lower the water level, but I might be wrong, so don't try that. Oh yes, one hit is always really satisfying. You kill someone with one hit, it feels great. So yes, this is the animation for your slingshot, and this is basically what makes the slingshot work. You probably see the little numbers on all the items I've got in my inventory right now. That just basically means how many of it you've got. So I should keep that topped up basically all the time. So I'm only saying the very basics because this is the very basic 3D Zelda game, and I don't mean that in a bad way. I just mean it's the first 3D Zelda, so I'm basically yapping about all the stuff the game has in it, in case this is someone's first introduction to 3D Zelda. In streams in the future, when I play a 3D Zelda, I won't go as in detail, but I'm going in detail now, just in case this is the first time anyone's seen a 3D Zelda, which I'm very highly doubt. Could be though. You never know. So yeah, like that, and then... Oh, I did it! Yeah, I pulled out my sword at the last second, so I didn't lose that Deku Stick. It's very good, because you can only hold 10 at the minute. There's something I might do. I might just beat this dungeon and then do the stream, because I don't have long to the stream today. It might not even be a 2-hour stream, it might be just over. It's really not going to be long. I don't have time for the stream, but I'll do this dungeon definitely, and then I'll move on. Oh, I forgot there's a fire puzzle there. If I just take out these, which are like mini Gomas, if I just take these out, very hard to do and aim right. If I just, the control stick, you have to be so precise. There you go, there's one. And come on. Oh, this is so finicky. This is the boat scenario all over again. I should stop referencing that, considering anyone who watches the stream in the future will not know what that is, because the stream has lost to time. There's one person who will understand it that I know watched the stream because they're a friend of mine. They are the only person who will ever get the reference. It's a lost piece of Zedron's media. Yes, now we need to book it over to that web. Rolling is the second quickest way to get around this game. The first quickest isn't really worth using right now because it's only really worth using in like a wide area, like when you're in the main map, which we're not in yet. We're just in like the dungeon and the starting area, but eventually the full map opens up to us. Now you're supposed to move this block over to the edge. Yeah, thanks for the follow, I ninja. Right, so we just grab this, and then we go up here. Oh, sorry, I ninja Joe. I really did not read that right. I can't read. So we go over here, and then if I just... Oh, burn the stick, that is not good. Right, so if I just jump over here, and I grab this, I've got to come back over here and burn this web. You can't jump through this web. Just go back for the starting points. Don't say that's my mod. Ignore him. Okay, so if you, I did go through the text really quickly, mainly because I always remember this code. But there's a code here for how you're supposed to do these decus, and basically the code is 231. So you get the second one, then the third one, and then the first one, which I already knew because I've played this section so many times, but I kind of just skipped through the text. I probably shouldn't have. Okay, so. This guy tells you what to do with the boss, which is Queen Goma, and we're about to go in the boss room literally right now. So somehow he gets so annoyed by us finding out the secret that he's like the guy from Austin Powers, played by Will Ferrell, who gives you the answer when you ask the question 3 times. You annoy this Deku Barber so bad. That's a Deku scrub, but you annoy him so bad that he just tells you how to defeat the boss. It makes so much sense. So yeah, the secret is to strike Goma while she's stunned, which is what the Deku nuts are for. Okay, here we go. We're going in. Pest control. If there's something strange and it don't look good, who are you gonna call? Zod. Sorry, I've always wanted to make a like bass boosted right up at the microphone joke, and that is the only one I'm making today. I have broken at least one person's hearing with that. They'll never hear again. Yeah, so if you think this is Nightmare Fuel, this is a game made for kids. Look at that. Why is its eye a division symbol? Resident Evil is cool. They want their boss back. Yeah, so if we just hit this is what the damage looks like. Most speedrunners one cycle Goma, which is basically how bosses work. Probably every game ever, but we'll say Zelda is they do a cycle where you hurt them for an amount of time, and then they do a thing, and then you have to stop them from doing that thing to hurt them again. You can't use deck sticks there. Okay, I've made it so much Oh, one deck is to get one set. Yeah, we're going to keep target with it. It makes this a lot easier. Okay, right. Okay. Yeah! Down, man. That's good. Zud is the best. So for anyone who's just joined, we've just beat the, not the forest, we've just beat inside the deck. I'm Zedlands, we're playing Ocarina of Time, and we've just absolutely destroyed Goma. We've ended that spider's whole... Is it a spider? What is it? A hand? I mean, it's not a dead hand, which is an enemy you find later in the game, so I have no idea what it is, actually. That's a very good question. Right, that's the first dungeon done. I'm going to do an intermission after this, just to, you know, a quick recoup, just to get a drink. You know, you guys do the same. Get a drink, get something to eat after this is done. We're about to go through a really long and annoying and boring cutscene. If you want to know the Zelda lore, you did not say Goma liked marbled Goma. My mod. Because basically marbled Goma is the name of the boss in Tears of the Kingdom. So, because of course they had this entire 30-year-long plan to have 2 different bosses with the same name. Okay, so we're going into a cutscene. I'll try not to make it too long, because I don't want to spend ages intermissioning and get to play again. This is the really long cutscene. I'm gonna stay quiet for this bit, just because it's just, yeah, just so people can read it. I'll be back once this is done. Okay, so basically, if sorry I went quiet for so long. I was just trying to make sure people could understand what was going on. because if any of you, honestly, if anyone here takes any sort of interest in this game from what I've done so far, play it straight away. This game is so good. I get that a lot of games nowadays like focus on the graphics of the game a lot, just because games with good graphics are apparently good games these days. I have such a boomer opinion on games. Okay, I think games are good because games are good, not because they look good. But I'm not starting that argument because I've had that argument with people before. But yeah, even though it looks a bit rough, it is a really good game. It is a lot of fun. And I love how, because we have it in a really high resolution, which even though you wouldn't be able to see how low quality the models are, like in comparison to nowadays, back in the day this was groundbreaking, but you can't see how low quality the models are with the resolution that the game's supposed to run at. But because we have it at a high resolution, you can see that his arms, Bro has a Lego hand. He doesn't have fingers, it's just textures that make it look like he has fingers. Yeah, so this is the first spiritual stone in the game. There's 3 in the start of the game. There's this, there's the spiritual stone of fire, and the spiritual stone of water. So we've got the first one, we just need to get the other 2. I might leave that for another stream though, I don't know yet. I'm taking an intermission to think it over, and think if I'll carry on or not. And I might carry on, I might not, I don't know, I haven't thought about it yet. Oh yeah, so something I should probably mention. The Deku Tree's dying. It happens, you know. He got a bit too tilted and died. He unalived. He had to leave the Discord VC. This is supposed to be like most kids probably cried at that back in the 90s when this game first came out. But I'm here like, he's dead. Anyway. Oh yeah, Mido stops us again because he blames us for killing the Great Deku Tree. So, Zod is a cold-blooded killer. Zod has killed the Deku Tree. Can I say him? Yeah. I thought I could. Oh yeah, so probably should mention, you get heart containers at the end of each dungeon, which ups the maximum amount of health. So you see we've got 4 hearts now instead of 3. It's kind of the same how in modern Zelda games you get 4 of one thing and you exchange that for a heart. But instead you get it through progressing through the game, not through grinding. Okay, so I'm going to go through a quick intermission. I'm just going to leave the game running in the little gaming box in the intermission graphic. And I'll get back to you guys in a sec. Okay, so for anyone who's typing stuff in chat, I just said this whole thing. I like being honest with my community. I'll be honest with you. I just said what I'm saying right now, the entire thing, like a 30-second long. You're probably wondering why the audio cut out. I muted the desktop audio instead of my microphone, and I said that whole thing. But yeah, the chat box on the graphic that's playing right now probably was sort of dumb because there's nothing in it. But if you text in it, there is a chat box in there. It's just nothing showing up at the minute. I don't know if there's a way to make chat boxes permanently show what's been said in chat instead of just showing up the latest message. If there is, then I'll fix that for the next stream. But yeah, things will show up if you type it. Hi. Okay, we're back. I'm back on. Yeah, that was a horrible high. I'm so sorry about that. I've never said something more cringe in my life. But yeah, we're back. Back on the game, back on the grind. And I'm going to stay for a little longer, maybe do another dungeon. I'm probably not going to do all three that are in the start of the game, but I'll definitely start on, if not finish the next one. This is what I was talking about that I was trying to get to early using glitches. This is where you get your first ocarina. You get 2 ocarinas in the end. You get this one and then another one later down. I'm not going to tell you what it's called because spoilers. So yeah, we just need to get this ocarina from Saria, which is the person who's outside our house. Oh, there's something I forgot to do. I don't know how much time I'm going to spend like prepping to make the early game easier. Because I could go back into the forest and get a quick upgrade that lets us hold like 30 Deku Sticks instead of 10. Which will make the game so much easier. Yeah, so this is like the main thing of the game, is that you get an ocarina and you learn songs on that ocarina that do different things. There's a few you can get. There's like 3 you can get at the start of the game. But yeah, this can look really awkward because there's supposed to be some sad moment where Saria looks on as Link runs out the forest. But I'm about to turn right back around and walk right back in just to grab some Deku Sticks. I think I might turn up the game audio a bit more. Don't make it too loud though. Can I get some feedback in chat? Is that okay? Is the game audio right, or is it too loud, too quiet? Go get some Deku Sticks, or a Deku Stick upgrade. It doesn't take long, although you do need bridges for it. I might get the, I'm not going to do everything in the forest, I'm really not, because I don't have time for that. I'll do like, maybe do like 1, maybe 1.5 hours more stream, and then I'll stop. It turns out I didn't need to turn up the game audio. My mic was just helping me regulate it. It was completely fine how it was. I wasted a good amount of time. But yeah, I think I'm gonna get the slingshot upgrade. Okay, I might need to turn my mic volume up a bit. How's that? Any better? How's that? We good? How high have I got to turn this? Okay, I've got it cranked to max. Okay, right. Okay, my mods helped me sort that out as well. Turns out the first half of the stream was painfully quiet. We're off to an amazing start, people. Okay, so that's all you have to do to get an upgrade to your Deku Seed pouch, is you just hit 100 on that sign 3 times and this guy just spits a sack at you. He says you're an amazing, wonderful person just for shooting seeds at that target. Sorry if you keep hearing a clink, by the way, that's just me grabbing a drink and then putting the putting the can back down. Okay, so that's the first thing I wanted to grab. Oh, the voice cracks are real. The second thing I wanted to grab was not that way. The whole gimmick of the Lost Woods is that if you go the wrong way, you end up getting lost. That's why it's called the Lost Woods. Absolute mind blow there. I've actually just rearranged everyone's frontal cortex with that. Wait a minute, frontal lobe? Like, no, I'm not. I have to now, I've said it. Like, come on, it's Twitch/YouTube tradition. Was that the Bite of 87? That's the worst Markiplier impression you've ever heard in your entire life. Has to be. And now I'm gonna watch this stream back later to see how it went, and I'm gonna laugh at that, but not because it's funny, but because it's cringe. So that's gonna be fun. Yeah, expect me within like 1 or 2 hours of this stream ending, just watching it back, just to see how it went. Okay, so this is the guy we need to talk to. These are Deku merchants, and they work like the Deku scrubs, but when you stun them, they surrender, and they, like, give you stuff. I don't know how many rupees it takes. 40! Link's like 10. I don't have a mortgage. I'm not Bill Gates. Okay, right. That's something I've got to deal with. I've got to make so much money. Luckily, we have the chance to run into 20 rupees now. The voice cracks are horrible. I'm taking another swig of the string. That should help a bit. Yeah, so the next thing to do is to get that much money. So it looks like we're not doing the next dungeon this stream, because it will take me like an hour and a half just to get enough rupees. No, it won't. It should be pretty quick. I know some places to go in Hyrule Field that will speed this up. We'll have 40 rupees really quick. There's, listen, I know a guy. Oh, we're getting some real gems of cringe moments in this stream. We really are. I know a guy. Oh. The first stream would not be a first stream without the cringiest moments you've ever heard that get brought up for years to come. No first stream is a good first stream without that. Oh. The fiendish owl. So this guy, this guy right here, he is something else. He puts you through loads of text that you just want to mash through because it takes ages to do. You just want to mash out this text and get it done. But then you get it done and he puts the option to listen again. Look, he says, did you get all that? So that no is yes and yes is no. It's a reverse answer. So if you just spam A, you'll end up pressing no and having to listen to all of it again. Why did they do that? Why? Oh, and I just accidentally pressed A. And case in point. Queso in point. Okay, so that was Capora Gabora, or as I like to call him, Cap Gab. I made that up on the spot, I'll be real. Apart from Zud. Yeah, Zud's the only one that was a preconceived name, and that was just from like 2-3 days ago. So every name I'm coming up with now is just off the dome. I need to think of a name for Saria, the Great Deku Tree, and Navi. Probably start with Navi because you see her the most. What's a good dumb name for Navi? It has to sound like Navi. Oh yeah, it's about to turn nighttime, and when it turns nighttime you get attacked by skeletons. What is this? Minecraft? You know, there are some things you shouldn't say. What I like to do on the first... don't say the first night. Was that the Binding 87? No, I'm making so many references. This is just Ocarina of Time but brain rot. So yeah, on the first night you just jump in this lake because the skeletons can't get you, and then we wait until morning, which takes like 10 minutes. So I'm putting us on intermission again. I'll keep talking during the intermission, but I'm putting us on intermission so you have something to look at. it does take forever. Can I get some emotes in chat? I want to see who's here. I know there is I know from looking at Streamlabs on my second monitor, there's at least one person watching. Oh, the 30 seconds of silence. Don't hit me with 30 seconds of pure silence.
That's why you don't ever do that. That
Yeah.
is not a good idea.
Yeah, my mod is informing me that that is a horrible idea. Oh, hey, I'm learning it, okay?
That
First
is, in
stream.
fact, the most dubious idea ever.
The most devious plan. The most devious plot. Say hi, Mod. The most distinguished hello you've ever heard. Yeah, never say that again. I didn't even hear it. I'll hear it on playback when I watch this over later. I can see looking at the microphone that they're ever so barely picking up your voice. Yippee! Yeah, so you just go up here and then throw Link off and break his ankles. Because what Zelda game would be a Zelda game without breaking Link's ankles? And then jump over it, and look, we already have 40 rupees. So we're going to go straight back. Yeah, this is so much fun. We're going to go straight back to the Lost Woods to get that upgrade. But we have back walking. So basically, in Ocarina of Time, it's faster to moonwalk, Mikey Jackson style, than it is to walk forward. So if I just hold back for dear life, we'll be back at the Lost Woods within, like, I don't know, 2 minutes. That's it over there, so hopefully we'll get back there before nightfall. The first day in Hyrule Field in this game, it passes quicker than the other subsequent days because it tries to teach you about the day-night cycle. So it's much easier to get between places before nighttime. I just walked straight into a wall. Just face first into a wall. Great idea. I'm getting such a sore throat. Okay, Kokiri Forest, we're back. Big up Kokiri Forest. You know the rules. If you don't know the rules, get to know the rules. I did not just quote. I did. I'm not even gonna say. Just realised I can attack with the extra button triggers on the bottom of this controller. That is very helpful, actually. I just rolled straight into a wall. Just gave Link a concussion. I'm going the wrong way as well. Okay, so we need to go back here. Oh, what was that? Okay, we've gone the wrong way. Been thrown out the Lost Woods. I claim that I'm good at this game when I can't even remember the layout of the Lost Woods. It's just sad. Sag. We could talk to this guy, but I can't be bothered. One through here. Jump up on here. Oh, I thought I just noticed something for a second there. Oh yeah. Wait, is Link's shield 2D? No. I'm bugging. It's not. It's not 2D. It's 3D, but it looks really 2D. Let me just talk to this guy. Trust me though, as annoying as this was, and as much as it took like 15 minutes to do, it can be very helpful. So we can now. Okay. I've been immediately disappointed because you don't hold 40 Deku sticks, you hold 20. So I did all of that, just hold 10 more Deku sticks. I'm getting the most devious head shake from my mod right now. Okay, we've still got 13 rupees spare. We're not completely broke. Oh no! I'll be broke! I love that so much. Yeah, that guy who sells the clogs. I'd say the full meme, but this is a family-friendly channel. I did the... It would be a lot funnier if I had a face cam, but I'm not using one. I'm not going to use one. But I just did like the finger up, like nerd thing, as I said that. This is though, if you couldn't tell. We don't be using profanities here. Okay, right. We're on our way. I'm on my way from Argentina, happiness to be. I probably sang that completely wrong. I haven't listened to that song since the last time I watched Shrek 1. So, chances are I got that completely wrong. Okay, right, we're going to Michael Jackson our way back to Hyrule Castle. Because it is a lot faster. Although you can tell it's already turning nighttime. I'm not going to make it. Yeah, the sky's going pink. Is it going pink or is there something wrong with me? Me and my mod straight staring at the screen trying to realise if it's going dark or not. It's going dark, okay. Oh, go, 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 go. I'm gonna make it, I'm gonna make it, I'm gonna make it, I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna make it. How long did I have? Oh, I did not have long. And if you stay on this, you get more rupees. Do not fall off. Do not fall off this. Okay, we're going into Castle Town. Just fell through the floor. Happens. Right. That was such a delayed reaction to loading into the room. I just went quiet for like a solid 15 seconds. Oh yeah, so we're about to meet, what's her name again? I've played Majora's Mask so much I actually forgot her original name. Malon, that's it. Oh, my brain wanted to say Cremia, because I played Majora's Mask too much. Yeah, this is Malon, from Lon Lon Ranch, which is just the best name for a ranch I've ever heard in my entire life. And she helps you with like a quest and that, but you've got to wait till daytime, and time doesn't pass in like town areas or inside houses. So yeah, we can do a few things while it's nighttime in Hyrule Castle. I think I'm just remembering now how long it actually takes to get ready for the second stream. Do you think that was intentional? Oh no. Yeah, no, my mod just pointed something out to me. It's just I'm pretty sure there was an inside joke at Nintendo that they've put into the dialogue there. I don't know if you noticed it. If you noticed it, you noticed it. If you didn't, you didn't. Prepare for another can clink. There it is. I hope this is the right dog. So there's a side quest you can do here, where you walk into the house, I think it's down here, and there's a lady in there that's lost her dog. What was that? I banged my head, and it shook. It shakes the map. That is... So, we've found out a cool game theory called Mr. Nintendo Black Crisis, call Mr. Hyrule Gamer, call all the Zelda theorists. We've just found out that every time Link bonks his head, it fractures the fabric of reality for but a single second. One more time, one more time. Wait, come on. Yep. Okay. Yes, this is the lady I'm talking about. This isn't the right dog. Okay. Whoopsie daisy, as they say. Yeah, this is the back alley. Oh, So Link walked straight into us then, saw our soul. So I think the whole point is there's like a white dog you're supposed to take to her that looks different from all the other dogs. And that's the one you're supposed to have follow you. So I think this is her dog. If I'm wrong, I'm gonna cry. Watch me be wrong. Watch me be wrong. I forgot the name of the dog. She does say its name though. Yes, it's the right one. Richard, that's it. Good old Richard. Or Reggie. Or Richardo. What do you get as a reward? Oh, you get heart pieces. That's pretty good. So heart pieces work like heart containers. But they work by you need 4 of them to make a new heart. So it's like the spirit orbs in Breath of the Wild or the vessels of light in Tears of the Kingdom. Can't believe I remembered the name of both of them instead of just calling them both spirit orbs like most people do. That shows how many hours I've spent playing these games. The fact that I know the difference between a spirit orb and a vessel of light. I will eventually get to playing these games, I think. And I'm not making any promises, but if you guys want to see it, then get people to follow, spread the word. I might do a playthrough of every 3D Zelda in chronological order, which is a massive ask, so I might end up not. But I might. That's why I started with Ocarina of Time. Gives me the option. Yes, that's Malon. We've got to leave now. Is there anything else I can do while it's night time? Oh yeah, that's Navi, who says, hey, every single time she needs you for something. You're going to hear that a lot. You're going to hear that so many times. Just so many times. Zedruns has a mental breakdown. My mod looked unreasonably happy when I said that. Oh no. Gapora Kabora. That's what I'm calling it now. Gapora Kabora.
USB Type-C cable.
USB Type-C cable. I'm not calling the owl USB Type-C cable. I know.
Too scared.
I'm not too scared, it just doesn't make sense.
USB Type-C cable.
Fine, I'll bite. We're calling him USB Type-C cable. Zud meets USB Type-C cable, and they talk about, I don't know, Gammon from destroying Arby's. I don't know. I'm running out of ideas already, and I'm 1 hour, 27 minutes, and 1 second into my streaming career. Well, if you don't count the last stream. I've just, and because I was busy talking to my mod, I've gone through that same dialogue of text from USB Type-C cable 3 times. Grabbing another drink of the can. Go. I was going to say what drink I was drinking, but we're not getting paid for these sponsorships, so I'm not saying anything. You sounded like... Sorry, my mod just made a noise. He sounded like, that was a huge lag spike. It sounded like Germa. When Germa did the joke about what he'd do if he was a teacher, and he makes that really weird noise. I'm gonna see if I can recreate it, because I know YouTube videos and Twitch streams get a lot of views when you try to recreate a funny sound, so I need a sec. Okay, here we go. Adding a bit of meme culture into the stream. That went really well. I mean, I sounded like a bit like an Animal Crossing character, but well, it was close enough. Don't smile at me. My mod needs to be stopped. My mod needs to be apprehended. Also, by the way, more about my mod. My mod has a YouTube channel. SSS Tips and Tricks. Is that what it's called? Or is it 2 S's?
3 S's.
3 S's. So SSS Tips and Tricks. He does videos on Sonic Roblox games and just Sonic related stuff in general. At the moment, he's doing a series on like tips and tricks for the... Is it the Sonic Prime?
No,
It's,
Sonic Robots game.
yeah, it's called like Sonic Speed Simulator or something. But yeah, he's doing tips and tricks on that. Good videos. I really recommend you watch them. Do you have a Twitch? He doesn't have a Twitch yet. Coming soon. Yeah, this is like a stealth section. Gotta get past the guards. They're a bit like Skyrim guards. You could be stood right in front of them and be like, "What? What was that?" I don't know why I sounded so British then. So like quintessentially posh Brit. Oh, okay. Hey you! Stop! You've been caught stealing from the Imperial Guard. Pay with your blood. Back at Hyrule Castle. You can pay this guy. I love this. I never do it, but I'll do it here because it's funny. I could have sworn you could pay this guy. Never mind. Or is that in 3DS version only? I think it's in the 3DS version. You can talk to that guard, and you can bribe him with rupees to open the gate for you, and that just shows that apparent. Oh, hey, Malon. I forgot we were supposed to speak to her. Yeah, actually, it's a good thing I came back here. Okay, so now we have, I might have to turn down the mic volume for this, because this is going to be another one of those bass-boosted funny jokes, because I love doing it here. We've got the weird egg, which we actually need to leave incubating in our inventory for like a whole in-game day. So that's going to be fun. So we're just going to make our way to the part of Hyrule Castle we need to get to, and then I'll just stand there and wait in an intermission. There's a lot of waiting in the start of this game. There's a lot of waiting. Imagine I hit the intermission graphic for every single time I have to wait for anything. Like, there's a platform that's literally going to take 5 seconds to get to me, and I hit the intermission graphic and go straight back to game capture. That'd be funny. Oh, it's getting dark. This place isn't like Hyrule Field. You don't run into any... What are they called? Like, Stal kids? Stal children? It's different to the... so basically, in Zelda games, if anything's skeleton, then it's called Stal something. That tends to be a rule for, like, every enemy that's a skeleton. Not all of them. There are a few exceptions, but most are called, like, Stal something. Yeah, I don't know what they're called. They're called like Stal Children or something, but they're not in this map when it's nighttime. This map's completely peaceful. Oh yeah, I got a gold Skulltula token earlier. How many am I on? Might as well check while I'm here. 3. I need 15 for the wallet upgrade. I'm gonna cry. Zedrun's Cry is live on the stream. First stream. 1080p. 60 frames per second. Yeah, Mario's just sleeping here. Looks like Mario if he had a disco career. I don't know, something about his moustache wrapping around. I almost did the most stupid thing. I'm leaving my hand where it is right now to show my Discord mod. But I went to go grab my can, and for some reason I almost grabbed my microphone. And that would have sounded so bad. I kind of want to do it now, but it would make the stream so unwatchable. It probably already is. Grabbing another drink. Because my throat is actually going to implode if I do this whole stream without a drink. Bro is snoozing. I didn't even use the intermission graphic. I just realised that. It's because it was like a 40-second wait, all things considered. There you go. A chicken has hatched from the weird egg. I did that without turning the audio down. That must have been awful. Right, okay. Oh yeah, I haven't actually equipped the Ocarina before yet. I'm saving again. It's a problem. I need a saving intervention. I need a name for this chicken. I'm gonna get my mod to give me a name for the chicken. I need a name for the chicken.
Coo. Just Coo.
His name's Coo. Just Coo. His first name's Coo, his middle name's Just, and his last name's Coo. Yes, we have to talk to Mario from New York. Hey, I'm walking. I'm actually going to voice act this guy. Terrible idea. I haven't voice acted anyone up until now. But just because I think he has the New York accent, the Boston accent, I'm going to do it. No, I'm not. I'm not. Should I? I've kind of promised it now. Yeah, I have to. No, I'm not. No, I'm not going to. Sorry. I'm so sorry. I thought I had the confidence to, and then it fell apart like soggy bread. Fell apart like a biscuit dipped in tea when the biscuit gets soggy and it falls into your cup of tea. It fell apart. It really did. I've referenced so many content creators, I've just realised. I've referenced like 4 or 5 in this one stream. Do you get copyright strikes for referencing content creators? Okay, good. I might as well reference a ton of them then. So then you've got... I'm joking, I'm not going to. Although I was about to make a reference to You Laugh, You Lose legend, Jimmy here. And that's not me just saying it. I was saying it because I felt like I had to do that impression then, because that's what he does. He says he's not going to do something because he didn't want to, and then he ends up following through because he promised his chat he'd do it. Sorry I didn't do it that one time. I couldn't bring myself to. I couldn't bring myself to do it. That had the same energy as, funnily enough, in a Jimmy in his stream. You didn't juju on that beat. I tried! I tried! We're just here to have fun. We're here to have a goofy old time. Breathe a little life into this 30-year-old game. What did you just say? Do not say... Oh, I fell in the water because I was too busy commenting on your yippee. My mod just said yippee and I ended up with Link drowning. You drowned at the hero of time because you said yippee. I hope you're proud of yourself. Yeah, I'm sure you are extremely proud of yourself. I don't know if any of you can hear my mod. I think he's ever so slightly picking up on the mic. If you turn your volume all the way up to absolute maximum on the strongest speakers in the world, you might just be able to hear his voice. Okay, yes, this is, we're not, I actually changed the game halfway through the stream. Sorry guys, we're now playing Metal Gear Solid. Sorry. Zod! Zod! Oh. Bro, the soldiers in this section, they move so fast. Don't do a Soldier Boy reference. My mod is my mod. I wouldn't have it any other way. That hurt. You give me a fist bump so hard it almost broke my fingers. What? No, you're not starting your womp womp thing on my channel. Don't you dare. Yeah, my mod has a chronic addiction to saying womp womp to everything. And that's not on like streams and that, that's just in general. In conversation. It took me so long to utter a sentence then. Here we are. Okay, so this is like the last thing we need to do before we head to the next dungeon. Well, I mean, there's a few more things we have to do at the place where the second dungeon is. So we don't go into the second dungeon for like another 40 minutes. But we've done most of the setup. Before we go talk to, I don't have a dumb name for Zelda yet. It can't be something starting with a Z, because that's just redundant. Lung. I don't know why. My brain just went lung. No. We can't do lung. We can't do lung.
Tetris.
I'm not calling every single iteration of... What did I call her in the last one?
Tetris.
No, I called her turd.
Yeah.
Yeah, I called her turd. We'll call her Tetris.
Yeah.
I should stop giving you what you want. This is not your Twitch channel. This is my Twitch channel.
Mario 64.
Yeah. That's what I was about to point out. Yeah, so there's like Mario 64 art here. It's canon. Mario and Zelda exist in the same universe.
Wrong game. Shame on Nintendo.
It's an Easter egg. Worcestershire sauce. I don't know why my brain went to that. Yeah, something you'll learn quick on these streams is that I just say whatever comes into my head. Anything. Yeah, so this is God damn it. Princess Tetris 64. Game Boy Edition at 3 AM. Mr. Beast called. Oh. You know, I'm gonna make a YouTube video out of the stream, and I know exactly what I'm gonna call it. Ocarina of Time, but brain rot. Yep. Why is Link stanced up like that? I'm sorry, we need to address this. He looks like he's about to come to me to talk about my car's extended warranty. Look at him. He looks like he's about... I said this in the last stream on Wind Waker that no longer exists. He looks like he's about to ask me if I have any games on my phone. Have you got any fairies on your ocarina? Have you got any songs on your ocarina? That's picking up a lot on the mic, actually.
I'm gonna do the music for the rest of the game.
No, you're absolutely not. I'm sorry, that's just not happening. Like, actually, no. Enlarged nuh-uh.
Awkwardly holding her hand still.
Oh, right.
Does weird expression.
Yeah, no. I need to say. She looks like Emperor Palpatine. I've never watched Star Wars. I'm going to start by saying that. I'm going to annoy a lot of people. I've never watched a single Star Wars movie in my entire life. But I know for a fact that in this specific shot, she looks like Emperor Palpatine. Execute Order 64.
You might want to check.
No, we're good. Okay, yeah, so she legit looks like she's dubious? Sorry, dubious? You know, I can't words. Dubiously plotting in that freeze frame right there.
I'll be back.
Okay. So now we're just getting some good old. We love a good bit of lore. We love lore here on the Zebruns channel. Also, if you're wondering why it's called Zebruns Gaming, that will change eventually. I had all my Twitch stuff and all that set up somewhere else, and then I moved it over here. But when I moved it over here, the Twitch terms of service made it so I can't change my name for the next 2 months. So I have just 2 whole months of being called Zruns Gaming before I can switch it to just Zruns. So if in 2 months you get a notification and you don't know where it's come from, and it says Zruns instead of Zruns Gaming, it's me. I'll change it as soon as I can, because I'll be honest, Zruns Gaming is cringe. What is my name? I've got to wait for my mod for this. Wait, we're going to go into intermission. I've got to wait for my mod, because I know my mod is going to laugh at this so hard. We're just going to hit an intermission quick. I'm still going to talk, don't worry. Or do worry. It depends if you like hearing my voice or not. Okay. Oh. Just getting a bit comfy. It is very uncomfortable sitting in a chair for an hour and 45 minutes, give or take. Oh. Okay, so when it comes to plans for what to do here, I might as well give you all the rundown while we wait. So I'm gonna make my way to Death Mountain, which is the next area, and we're just gonna set up for the second dungeon, get everything we need, get all the items, grab some heart pieces maybe, because they're easy. You can get a glass bottle in the village just before Death Mountain. I'll get that because that's really helpful just for the whole game. So I'll set all of that out. I'll get all of that ready, and then when it's ready, and when we've got all the bits we need, I'll end stream, and then I'll do a follow-up stream at some point, where it might even be later this week. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. But I will do a follow-up stream on this game where we do Death Mountain and we take on Death Mountain, and then after that I'll see, because the quest line between going to Death Mountain and going to the third dungeon is sort of it's a lot shorter going between the second and third dungeon. So I'll see if I can just do 2 and 3 all in one stream. I doubt I can, but I think it's a good idea to set up the next few streams as doing a dungeon and then setting up for the next one and then doing that dungeon. So this is probably going to be the longest of the 3 streams that I'm planning to do for like the first half of this game. I might not play through this game all the way. We'll see if the streams perform well, really, but I know I want to get at least the first half of this game beat, just to see if people will watch it, see how it goes. So this first stream's just finishing the Great Deku Tree, which we've done, and setting up for Death Mountain, which we're going to do. I don't know how much longer my mod's going to be. I might end up just carrying on. Hi, sorry, I'm back. Hello. Sorry, that took a little while. Just checking something. I don't know. I think we might just carry on. I don't want to... The thing is, first stream, I don't want to waste your guys' time. You know, anyone who comes onto these streams wants to see content. That's all I was waiting for, is I knew my mod would laugh at the name of the file, Zud. So I wanted them to see Zud, but we'll just carry on. I'll tell them about it when they come in. You'll probably hear me talking to them about it. Yeah, this is a sort of chill thing. Like, I being a streamer, you want to be professional. I'm a bit of both. I'll mute if it's something important, but if I'm just chatting with my mod and chatting with chat and just chatting, yapping, I'll keep myself unmuted, because you don't just want to silent stream with nothing in it. And my mod seems pretty happy to join in from time to time. Another really long, boring cutscene. I'll switch back to game capture. Actually, no, I'll leave it on intermission, because this takes ages, and there's nothing really important in it. It just basically tells you exactly what the Deku Tree told you. And we're back. Okay. Oof, so that basically tells you what your goal is for the first half of the game. Just to get to the Temple of Time and get the spiritual stones, which I've already told you about, and just get going. We're switching back to game capture now. Carry on with the stream. And that is the other Ocarina you get, the Ocarina of Time. Hence the name of the game, Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. Okay, we just need to get through the rest of this really long cutscene. And then we'll be able to start on our way to getting ready for Death Mountain. I think I'll go for another... Let's say half an hour. I might change that. It might end sooner. But let's say, for the absolute longest, we'll go another half an hour. And that's the guy we saw in our dreams. That is Ganondorf. No, his name's Ganondorf, but we call him Ganondorf here. This does take a long time, to be fair. The amount of exposition. We do love a good bit of exposition. Oh my god, this takes so long. This takes forever. Zod. I can't believe that's become a thing. Zod. There you go. That is what that entire... Like, I know I made it last longer by trying to wait for my mod, but that is what that entire, like, 5 minutes of exposition was for. Just to get that letter. Because you need that to get to Death Mountain. Oh, it takes so long. So the one thing I don't like about this game is that section there takes forever. And we're about to run into Impa, which is Zelda's guard. And she's going to teach us the first song we learn on Ocarina. So, chances are, if you're watching this stream, you know a lot about Zelda, because most people who know or are watching a video or stream on Ocarina of Time are well versed in Zelda lore. But just in case you're not, the Sheikah are like the secret CIA of Zelda games. They're like, they do all the stuff the royal family doesn't want their name to be attributed to, and they're also just more magical Hylians. There's a lot of different races in these games. There's a lot of lore. That's it. There's just a lot of lore. Yeah, this is our first song. I'll go do this really quick, so I already know the combination off by heart. First try. I'm so good at this game. My mod's just come back in. I was going to wait for you, because you know there's that bit where Zelda pauses and then says your name. I wanted you to see it say Zod. And I waited for like a minute and a half, and that's just on the stream now. Yeah, so we've got Zelda's Lullaby. I'm just heading to Death Mountain. Well, I've got to go back to... yeah, I was just about to say that to chat. Alright, so the first thing we're going to do is everyone's favourite thing. We are going to run all the way back to the Lost Woods. For the 3rd time. Just so we can get another song that we need to get into the next dungeon. We could technically do it later. But I feel like if we just get all the Lost Woods stuff out of the way now, we don't have to go back there later. So, I hope you like going back into the same, although cool looking, dingy, dark green forest. Yeah, there's a lot of travelling and a lot of going to the same place a bunch of times, and a lot of exposition in this game. It's a running theme. Still a good game though. And she's gone. Flashbang. And we're going back to the Lost Woods. Oh, I forgot how many times you have to do this. I'm just looking at those. So jealous. Don't unironically say lol in the year 2024. Okay, still on our way to everyone's favourite place, the Lost Woods. Well, not the Lost Woods, but the Kokiri Forest, which is right next to the Lost Woods, so we'll just call it the Lost Woods. Almost there. Just give me 25 more years. Why 25? Yep. Yep. Oh. I keep looking over. I'm using a dual monitor setup at the minute. I've got the game capture on one, as in like playing the game, and I've got Streamlabs on the other. I keep looking over and seeing my mods comment of Gomer like marbled Gomer, and it's really grinding my gears. I've gone the wrong way. No, I haven't. I've gone the right way. Right, we're on our way. Almost there. I've given Link a concussion again. No. Please. Not USB Type-C cable. Have we got any... Nah, I was about to say if we got any USB Type-C cable lovers in chat, but... Oh... You know, it's telling us this. We've been through the Lost Woods, what, twice now? And we've followed the rule of listening to the Lost Woods music to get through the forest. Okay. We need to go this way. No, we need to go this way. Oh, it's so weird having, like, good audio quality... like, surround sound headphones on for an N64 game. You can actually tell where you're going. Oh, that is strange. Okay, here we are. Oh, yeah, we have to fight, Twilight. We have to fight the guy from Twilight. I can't believe I've made that reference. I don't even watch Twilight. Oh, 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 oh. Oh. Opa Gangnam Style. I'm making so many references. I need to stop with the references. I really do. I don't think I've made a single original joke apart from ZUD and USB Type-C cable on this whole stream. No, I don't want to pull out Zelda's letter. Where am I? Oh, I've just literally gone in a circle. I'm so good at this game. And then if we just run like this, it just helps us from having to deal with these Deku guys. Because they just shoot themselves. Hold up, wait a minute. Something ain't right. Shortcut. And then you come around here. Oh. God, I tell you what, I keep forgetting how fast the Deku Sprouts shoot nuts at you. Like, literally, it is so fast. Here we are. Okay, this is what we came all the way here for, is to learn a new song. Oh. All of that walking, and then about 2 minutes are going to pass, and we're going to be right on our way back, all the way down Hyrule Field. So much fun. Why couldn't they have made a fast travel mechanic at the beginning of this game? Spoilers, you do get a fast travel mechanic later in the game, but why isn't it not here now? I get it's not Breath of the Wild, I get it's an N64 game, but why couldn't they have just made it so you learn the song for that area the first time you leave that area? And life would have become so much easier. Don't do it! I was doing it wrong then. I was miming it to myself and I was actually doing it completely wrong. Come on, first try. That was devious. There you go. Don't finish off the bits of the song I'm singing. It's just frozen there, smiling at you. It blinks every so often. To be honest, actually, that's really good attention to detail for an N64 game, that she actually blinks. You think she just stare at you, like most old games, just stare at you completely dead inside, but no, she blinks. Wow. Music. That's a flute. Yeah, no, my mob was just miming playing a flute, thinking it was miming playing an ocarina. That's more like it. Well, no, that's a harmonica. That's... That was like a didgeridoo, I don't know what that was. Don't laugh at didgeridoo. Didgeridoo. I hate that. Didgeridoo? Nah, didgeridoo. Built like didgeridoo. Yeah. I think it gives this stream a bit more pizzazz. Horton here's a didgeridoo. What? Why? We're not changing his name to Horton here's a who. His name is USB Type-C cable. My favourite Zelda character, Horton here's a USB Type-C cable.
Here's the data transfer.
The amount of editing I'm gonna have to do in the YouTube cut of this to add like really bad JPEGs of Horton here's a who and USB Type-C cables to make this funnier. I've given myself such a job.
USB Type-C cable.
The Bluetooth device has connected successfully. This may not be a common occurrence, by the way. Sometimes I may do streams on my own, but sometimes you'll get the mod, and the mod will join in and hit Yo, what's up, dude? Not gnarly wave, dude. I'm not playing Wave Racer. Don't even insinuate it. I'm not a Wave Racer guy. No, Wavebird, they have nothing to do with each other. You heard it here first. Nintendo made the Wavebird just for Wave Racer and no other game. The wave. I'm adding that in now in the YouTube cut. Wave.jpg. I'll put the same two photos, but one of them's in PNG format and the other one's in JPEG format, and put little text on them going JPEG and PNG. Sorry in advance, future Z runs, for having to do all of this. I'll probably put some text up as soon as I said that, going, you better be sorry, I'm crying. I'm setting all of this up. I am pulling a Jimmy here, and I'm setting all of this up for the editor, which at the moment is me. I'll add a Vine boom.
You're editing the editor.
Editoring
the editor.
I'm the editing editor, editing the editor.
Which coincidentally keeps going.
Yeah, it's an Ouroboros of editing. If you make a Tears of the Kingdom reference, because I said Ouroboros, I'm kicking you out of this room.
Like the loop that Link, Zelda and Gummy do. Why can you kick me out of the room?
I don't know.
This is not your place of residency.
Yeah, I'm using my mods set up for the stream right now. But
you guys get to enjoy this dumpster fire.
Yeah, you're probably wondering, the audio quality on this microphone sounds like the audio quality from SSS Tips and Tricks. That's because I'm using the same microphone.
No one knows who I am.
But yeah, but if they watch this, they'll watch your stuff and then...
The 1.4k and 16 subscribers know who I am.
You see, there's 1.4 thousand people on the planet who... Wait, if I say 1.4 thousand, does that mean that the 0.4, there's just some people that are like a quarter of a person?
Yes, that is exactly.
Oh, that makes so much sense.
There's 1,400 people on this planet that know who I am.
Yeah, exactly. And only 16 of them are subscribed.
Well, you didn't have to say it so many words.
I'm joking. It is good content. Anyone watching this, watch him now. And I'm probably gonna cut this plug to his channel, and I'll keep the other plug from earlier in the stream on the video cut.
And I'll just put PNG of Pumpkin Hill.
I'm not putting a PNG of Pumpkin Hill.
Pumpkin Hill.
Can you stop infecting my Zelda content with Sonic content, please? I may play Sonic games in the future because this is a variety channel, but I'm not playing. I'm starting with Zelda because Zelda is good. Sonic. Don't hit me with the Sonic. Hold on.
I'm gonna hit you with Sonic speed.
Okay, we're back. I didn't save that time. Yeah, so you just got to play Zelda's Lullaby there, and it gives us access to the inside of this grave where you get to meet the maker of nightmares. And I can do a really good impression of them, and I'm going to do an impression of them.
So, you get to meet Dark.
Again, I'm playing Zelda, not Pokemon. Stop cross-transferring Nintendo and Sega media into my stream. This has devolved from a proper stream talking to chat to just playing Ocarina of Time while streaming, whilst talking to my mod. I am so sorry.
That is typically how it works.
Well, yeah, but it's just gotten to a point where it's just us having a conversation. It might be a good thing to put on in the background if you're like, It's not my fault. I've been talking for 2 hours and 8 minutes straight. It takes a strain on your vocal cords.
There's a constant streaming of
There is a constant strain on my vocal cords, to be fair. I do yap. You may have noticed I do yap quite a lot. I did not. Oh, you're not getting me started on the impressions. W15. I did not order the yappuccino. Number 16. Burger King yappuccino.
the shake is shake
Don't reference the pressed shape meme. And stop weezering. You got just like put. And as I start singing Buddy Holly, I'm gonna have editor me slowly fade in the Weezer album cover. Genius, absolute genius. Yeah, so these are the makers of Nightmares. There they are. Oh, that was bad. I wasn't actually trying then. I'll actually try in a minute. I need to do it without laughing. Hold on. I need to prep myself for this. Oh no, I just sound like the snoring meme. Oh. I can't do it. I lied to all of you. I'm a liar and a cheat. I'm a fraud. Just me trying to mash the text. Dun 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 dun. We've learnt the sun's song. We can now stop having to wait every time we go into Hyrule Field. We can just switch it to daytime. And it also, fun fact, little top 100 Zelda tips and tricks for you right now. If I hit the sun song in here, if I hit a little bit of a quirky and a little bit of a, then the sun song will go and it freezes the redeads, so we haven't got to deal with them, which makes life so much easier. Oh no! I just tried to take on a redead as young Link. That bad idea. Okay, running, currently running for my life. Okay, so we've basically got everything we need ready for the Death Mountain now. Apart from I want to get a bottle quick because bottles can be really helpful, and I want to get all the side quest stuff done for the dungeon, and then we'll call the stream quits, and we'll pick this up another time. So I'd say about half an hour at worst, more of stream. Wait, I said worst, like this is the worst thing anyone's ever wanted. 10 minutes. Okay, I've got a speedrun. Oh, I've got to do the chickens. Not the chickens. Okay, right, we're speedrunning. Get in the cage. Thank you. Right, we're going. Nefarious keyboard sounds. Right, there's one in here. I don't know if I'll be able to do this in time. No, okay, I'm skipping the bottle. We'll get the bottle next time. I'm running straight up to Death Mountain and getting the Death Mountain stuff done. I think what we'll do is, I'm trying to leave all the major side quests till after we've done all 3 dungeons. So I'll do this stream, and then next stream we'll do Fire Temple, and the stream after that, not Fire Temple, we'll do Dodongo's Cavern. And the stream after that we'll do Water Temple, and then 4th stream will just be finishing up side quests in this half of the game. Yeah, just talk to this. Ah! We're running out of time. This is Zud. He is under my orders to save Hyrule. He's not the hero of time, he's the hero of Timothy. Hey guys, it's been a really good stream. I'm joking, I'm not ending stream yet. I'm not getting a proper shield. He says this like you have to get a proper shield, but you don't. It's completely optional. You can just stroll into the next dungeon with a wooden shield. Because there's different elements for each dungeon in the game. And for these three, you've got forest, fire, and water. So we're about to go and do this start of the game equivalent of a fire temple. So we should really get a metal shield so it doesn't burn. But, you know, I'm too good at this game. I'm really not. Oh, he keeps talking. He doesn't stop. Like, you all think I'm yapping. Have you seen the NPCs in this game?
No.
Well, yeah, because you're not looking at the you're not looking at the screen.
I think Falls are trouble nuts.
Don't hit me with the Team Fortress 2 line. Can't hit me with that TF2 dialogue. Nuh-uh. Don't say womp womp. No, nuh-uh, not here. Not here. Not here, mod. Not here, SSS tips and tricks. Okay. Never mind. I thought I was about to get. I thought I was about to get absolutely destroyed by a Goron. The worst thing is, I was about to answer you. Oh no. My mod just... I ran over this circle of rocks, and my mod just said, is that a Korok puzzle? And the worst thing is, I'm so used to doing Korok puzzles in Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, I almost answered him yes or no. I almost said no it isn't. No, I almost said yes it is. I almost said yeah it is. Shh, be quiet. Don't yahaha me. Oh, no full damage. That's how we do things. Full damage cancel? Oh my god.
So it is Breath of the Wild.
No. Be quiet. Stop. Okay, now we just need to run in, hit him with the greatest bop of all time. Hit this guy with a little... That's the complete wrong thing. Again, the wrong thing. Again, wrong. Hold on. That's backwards. That's also wrong. Oh, no, we're not doing this again.
You are not good at this game.
There we go. Sorry, song. Get ready for the greatest dance session you've ever seen in your life. It's even better than King Rome boss for Almost Hyrule.
Is it better than Hestu?
Hell yeah. Uh-huh. Hit the Gangnam Style. Hit the gritty. I say right foot. Oh. No. Oh, hot. What hot beat? Because that's what all the youths are saying these days. And then he screams, and then he says yeah, and then he says Yahoo!
He might be New York Mario.
Hey, I'm walking here. Hey, I'm goombing here. He's the big boss of the Gorons. I'm the big boss of the morons. Surf's up, dude.
Loose.
Wait, did you say loose? Because you got to cut loose, foot loose, kick off your Sunday shoes.
Oh my god. This YouTube cut is.
Yeah, this YouTube cut is gonna take a miracle.
Miracle?
Yeah, I said miracle.
Miracle?
Yeah, I say miracle.
Read the Mario.
I'm northern. Say miracle, and I'll get in a bath. Watch football game.
Bun docs you live on stream.
I said I'm northern. I never said I lived in the north.
If you continue this act, I'm going to dox you.
No, you're not. You're not gonna dox me live on stream. You wouldn't.
No, you're right.
Yeah, you absolutely would not. There is no Doxicus Miticus going on today.
Could've just said no.
Bro is not hitting Expellidoxus. Okay, we've got everything we need to technically go in the temple now. I do really want to get that bottle, but we don't have time. I literally have no time at all. So I'm gonna run over to yeah, I know. I'm gonna run over to the temple. I'm gonna bust it open. I'm gonna walk in there, and then I'm gonna save the game, and we're gonna finish stream. Right, we're almost there.
I'm glad you muted the right thing.
Yeah. You see, I'm good at streaming when I need to be. Which is never. Whether that's me being good at stream or the time when I have to be good at stream is up to you. Don't hit the yippee. Question is, why didn't the ones just eat the boulder? Why don't you eat the boulder? It's the terminal montage video. Imagine how many people are like, I get.
I didn't even know it was eating.
Oh, I'm on one heart.
Puppies.
Oh, it regains your health. Oh, that is so good. It's so good. Okay, here we are. Okay, right. We're here. I'm dropping a save, and we're ending stream. There it goes.
He's gonna zuggle.
I'm not gonna zuggle, I'm gonna zuddle.
You're gonna hit the wind bomb.
I'm not hitting the wind bomb.
Boomy-zoomy.
I'm not hitting the boomy zoomy.
The wacko boingo.
I'm not hitting no wacko boingo.
The BLSS.
No, I've got to finish up stream. Okay. So this is the end of the stream. Wow. What a journey we went on today. Thanks for coming. Thanks for showing up. Thanks for the follows. Thanks for the chats. Thanks for the conversations. This has been the best train wreck that ever happened, and I have so much work to do to make this even viewable. But you know, that's future Zedruns' problem. You know?
That's just a theory.
That is just a theory. A Zed theory. Thanks for watching. I'm not ending the stream like that. But bye. Have a good rest of your day. I hope I've made your day a little bit better. I doubt I have. But, you know, I'll see you guys next time. We'll do a little more of this. Bit more Ocarina of Time. Bit more of Zud. Bit more of USB Type-C cable / Horton Here's a Who. And a bit and a bit more of Tetris. So I'll see you guys next time. This is Zedruns signing out.